Sentinels there. Those are pretty. Hey, everybody, it's Josh with Cool Guys Nation, and we are in a new location today. And I'm here with Mike again.
How we doing?
Who's a total regular now. He's got his own channel.
Desperate Pace.
Yeah, and we are going to be playing a game today that is sure to tickle your fancy because it's ridiculous, but it'll be a fun game no matter what. And we'll be right back with the armies on the table here in just a moment. We've got my old Everblight. Now, I played in Mark II with this army, and I just traded back from my buddy Chris. I'm super excited. And we got some converted stuff for one of the leagues that was in, where I got some cool weapons on this guy. But anyways, Thaggy 2 with 1, 2, 3 rakes and 1 B. And then we've got the Protector. We got 2 Shepherds. We got a Forsaken, a Spell Martyr, and then we've got Typhon. Is that his name? I think so, right?
Typhon, yeah.
Typhon, yeah. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Shredders. Look at that. This is going to be great. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Everything's going to go as planned.
All right, we have Adeptus Ron, and in his battle group we have a Discordia, the bonded character Jack, Manticore, and a Chimera for an Arc Node. We have 3 solos here. I am proxying a what I thought was a Destor Thane. That's not, but we are proxying him in as a Destor Thane.
He is today.
We have a Mechanic, we have a Artificer, and there are 2 units. Are going to be a unit of Sentinels and a unit of Destors.
Yes. Okay, so there's the retribution of not existing any longer because they are all vampire elves.
They're all vampires now. All right, so we have the invasion scenario. We got 2 circle zones, a rectangle zone, 2 objectives. Again, we're just playing the objectives. As you kill it, you get the point. They don't provide any buffs because those are handled with command cards. For terrain, we have a acid pool for continuous corrosion. We have a trench, some quicksand that removes Pathfinder. We have 1 house. We have a rubble. That wall is not there. Ignore that. We'll move that. We have a hill, another house, and then a forest smack dab in the middle.
There you go. That's what we're going to be playing. Here we go. Set up.
Yep.
Who's going first this time?
I think it might be me.
I'm fairly certain it is because I have never gone first.
That's well. I think.
I don't think I.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, I don't think
that's how you roll.
Just gotta be lucky.
Yeah. So
we got Ron here, and Ron's throwing out the anti-charge upkeep onto the Destors. The plan is to put those Destors with their speed 8 pretty deep, as far deep as I can go, and hopefully make them be a pain to get rid of.
I'm making sure I'm not cheating. Checking out my range on the rakes since they get the extended control range or whatever.
Which is like, that's what, 28 inches?
Massive! It's ridiculous. So,
with the new unit movement, you see I've deployed my Destors to be kind of all lined up in a row right there.
Choo-choo train, yeah. For the first round, that's how you're going to see everything.
Exactly. Because there's no reason in strategically placing them when they're all just going to teleport anyway.
Yeah, you're not going to even let somebody get more than 1 touching, so there's no point here. Look at you being all look at that range.
Yeah, so they run that's going to be 13 inches because 8 plus 5, and then you can place them 2 inches from the first one, so and they're 15, and they're huge bases. So effectively, they're moving up 17 inches. So that cav move, that large base cav movement, is a little frightening.
So much, so fast. And then you got this little guy.
Yeah, the Thane is going to go up to give that 9-inch aura of unyielding to make them even more, because that bumps them then up to arm 20 in melee.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. And then you've got this guy.
Yeah, the old Manticore.
Hey, look, we're putting out focus.
Yeah, I remember to do that. The Manticore runs his, what would that be, 11 now. So he comes right up to right up behind the Destors. Got the big old Mitten Man. He's going to run the 10 inches. No reason to put him in the trench.
But you do anyway?
I do anyway. Why not?
You're afraid of all my guns. I actually have 4, I guess. So.
Well, yeah, you got Typhon with the sprays.
And then I got my guy.
Yep. And then here goes the Sentinels just knocking them over. Whatever.
That's cool, though.
Running around the acid pit.
You don't want to get any of that corrosion on you?
And another really strong benefit of the new unit movement, it lets me just ignore that entire terrain piece effectively.
Right.
I mean, I had to move the lead guy a little bit around there, but...
Yeah, it's almost kind of like leapfrog, though, too, because then you're going to move another front guy, and
Correct. So they'll just kind of bunch up. It does become a little... So the rules say that if there's not a position to place them within 2 inches, like if you jam them up between a wall or something like that, you have to, I think, just remove them from the unit.
Yeah.
So I certainly didn't want to do that, and it looks like they get kind of crowded, all clumped up there, but it's turn 1.
I think that'll be difficult to do unless your unit gets really big somehow, like maybe like with Alexia and the Risen, or Boker and his ghost zombie friends. I don't know. I remember I played that in Mark II.
Yep.
I loved them.
And then I just run up the arc nodes, move the solo in to potentially threaten with the range 12 gun on the big heavy right there, character heavy, and then I pass it over to you.
Yeah, and you know what's great is I don't have to allocate force or focus at all because, I'm playing beasts. And I'm playing my beautiful, beautiful Everblight, which I really missed having, so I'm super excited to have this. And I just wanted to do something absolutely ridiculous. So we're pushing up this rake behind the building here. I'm just making sure the line of sight and all that stuff. I just want him to be able to get in position for next time. I think I do his little 5-inch move jump.
It's interesting because it's just 100% better than running, right? Is you move the 7, then you pay 1 to jump rather than paying 1 to run.
Right.
Where you have to only move, you get that additional 5-inch place, which is really smart.
Yeah, the place is really nice for sure. So I'm gonna move up. I'm kind of gonna just keep the line going up this turn. You'll see.
Using my broken tape measure.
Yes. Let me tell you how wonderful that tape measure was. It was funny, but it was there, so it was better than no tape measure. And I don't know what we're doing here. We're just chatting. Here we go. Oh, it was the ruler. It was me, like... This is high quality material.
Oh yeah, right there. It's almost...
This is what happens when I forget my tape measure.
You have to use my backup tape measure.
Shredders are all just moving on up. They're like, we want to have a big party next turn, and we're going to try to get in the position. Like, you can charge and hit like 1 or 2, but I don't think you're going to do like a whole crazy amount of stuff to them. So, and I don't think they're priority targets for you, quite honestly.
No. The priority target is definitely the Typhon.
All right, move that guy up. Take a little of the focus. It's not focus for them. Fury. Take a little fury off. Man, my brain's like it's having trouble today.
They were going for a minute thinking about calling them just generic PowerPoints.
Yeah, PowerPoints.
I'm kind of glad they got rid of that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is measuring the threat range of the Desters.
And they're just it's basically like they're gonna get in wherever I put them, just so they got this huge range. So I'm just like, well, I'll just try to make it inconvenient, I think, and that's where I'm going with. We're talking a little bit about your threat ranges because they're just bonkers to me.
Yo.
And now I'm like, I don't even want to deal with that with my burn right now. I'm going to go back to rakes. I like moving rakes. They like moving.
Yeah, it's interesting. Thagrash 2 is like my number 1 most played caster throughout Mark 3. I love Thagrash 2, and so it was interesting to be on the receiving end of Thagrash 2, and not a fan.
I think I played Thagrash Abbey 2 in Mark 2, so those are the casters that I'm most familiar with. I think I played some Veil too, but not like a whole bunch. Veil 1 and 2.
Right.
Here I am, going to make my little hippity hoppity. There we go. I did it.
It's smart to put them right behind the wall there, so you can like walk that 7 inches, and with that place, they're incredibly mobile.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about directly getting the charge lanes off, and especially with me coming up so far, right? You can put them behind that house, and I can't threaten you there, because we're def 15 with cover up to def 19 against guns, and stealth.
It's pretty good, yeah.
So this is no way I'm going to threaten you, and you're now right at my door.
Right there's the MVP.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah. Is that the Blight Wasp?
The Blight Wasp. Yeah, I just found out that they're not in packs like that same day because they used to be in packs, and I'm like, what do you mean? They're just... So now I have 12 Blight Wasps, and I need...
You need just one.
I'm like, sweet. That was a good use of money.
So there I am placing down the 13-inch stick, because that's going to be 8-inch base, plus 3 for the charge, plus 2-inch reach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
That's so now there's I think that's the 11-inch stick for just like the movement, and then I go 2 inches additional from there.
And I'm like, let me see that thing. That's real? This is a real thing? Oh my god.
And that's just so nice, because if you hit the charge attack, you can automatically follow up with a automatically hitting range attack.
Yes.
Both of which are, I think, PAL 14.
I'm like terrified. You're like so far up in my grill already. Like so, but you're still so far away that I can't really do anything to you.
Right. And that's what this list wants to do. It wants to get up there, set the front line, and so now you need to either stay way back or put something up there. And you opt to put something up there.
I did. Trying to make it a juicy target to try to get everything up there.
Me pointing out the arc node for right. for Ron's TK.
You're like, look at this. I got this. TK now. No longer
offensive. Yeah.
No, yeah. So that'll be nice.
Mm-hmm. I think it was interesting because it's like there's been a few times where it's like I forget about TK, or it's hard to see all of the vectors with TK, so I can see why they're getting rid of it as offensive. And
I'm using I think I'm using his regen animus or something. I'm putting all the defensive buffs on Typhon because I don't want this guy to die, but he is a juicy target.
You put the +2 armor from the dragon's blood or whatever it is.
Well, I haven't done that yet, but
Oh wait,
no, I might have done it already. I don't know.
No, I don't think you've activated that restriction.
Yeah,
but yeah, you got the animus up there. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm gonna make it real hard for you to kill this guy, and then that's it. And then like the rest of the line, I'm like hemming and hawing, but literally just move everything up still.
Yep.
And go Thagrosh is like, what am I gonna do with Thagrosh? I cast some spells.
Well, you got that hill there, which was really nice.
Yeah. Then that hill is nice, and I have my bee friend right there, so.
There's the 10-inch threat on the Sentinels. Now, it's interesting because like people were worried about the leapfrogging being a big threat for like casters and stuff like that, and I don't really think it is, because unless you put him within 10 inches, I can't get a charge off, right? I can still walk 5 and then place it, but maybe I could charge that shredder there and then place somebody else, but then those won't be boosted damage.
Right.
I mean, they're weapon masters, so it could still do some work, but I feel like unless you put something within the original model's charge range, it's not going to be a big threat.
Yeah, you do have to be more careful. So I think I put a bunch of stuff up, and I think I sat on like 1 Fury here. Mm-hmm. So nothing crazy.
They put out that upkeep, the hyper aggressive, and put the Dragon's Blood on Typhon and all that.
And here we go. I'm just trying to, because this is the first time playing Everblight in years, and I'm still new with Mark IV coming back. So I'm asking a lot of questions.
Yep.
And here's my Spell Martyr. My Spell Martyr is annoying for you.
That's right. That's smart to do if you can't get out of the threat range, to block some of the landing zones.
Yeah.
Which I think is what you really have to do to help prevent that unit charges, is rather than trying to screen with heavy models, you just block landing zones, make it a pain.
So I'm making sure I'm within 3 there, just in case somehow you start shooting him. Mm-hmm. Don't want that occurring to me, so that's what I'm doing. And I think I'm about done. We're going to pass this over to you here in a moment, and here you go.
There you go, powering up this time, remembering
to power up.
Going to allocate a bunch to my Manticore there, who's going to try and shoot a Shredder off the board. Going to put some over to, I believe it was Discordia. Is that the character I have there?
I believe that is Discordia.
Yeah, Discordia, because I want Discordia to spray Typhon here, because the thought was I have 2 options, right? I can either set up a defensive line, cast stagger some stuff out, try and bait out your feet, give up a little bit, but still keep the majority of my jacks and everything safe. Or I could really dive in. There's a correct answer to that, and I didn't do it.
You didn't do that one. I mean, there was some luck on both sides here. I think that we're going to see that here in a moment, but there was some luck involved in that. It wasn't just all bad placement.
Sure.
So I mean, that's one of the best things about this game. It can get swingy. It's fun to see that crazy stuff happen.
Exactly. You make a plan, you execute it, and what I like about it is that plan then ultimately fails. And so the game really becomes, okay, how can you readjust, right? How quickly can you pick it up and from that failed plan and make something still work?
And you really have to not let yourself get tilted. That's what I remember the most from Mark II. It's just like you could still come back. That's one of the good things. You can come back in this game because you can always smack your caster.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm doing right now, my thought process is that if I charge Typhon with the 3 Desters, I'm not going to kill him. But I'm probably going to jam him up for a turn.
Right.
That'll give me another round of shooting to hopefully my Discordia, and then my Manticore can move up and finish him off. Because if I can kill Typhon, I'm feeling pretty good about this, right?
Yeah, that's my only heavy, so...
Right. And, I mean, the Shredders are going to do work, but I feel like as long as I can get Typhon gummed up, jam him up with some Armor 20 Desters... I mean, yeah, Typhon can definitely take care of some Desters, but... my thought is at least I will take his activation and then he'll be way far back and let me shoot him one more turn. So all I have to do in order to do that is just clear out that Spell Martyr. Now luckily Discordia has a spray, so I can spray the Spell Martyr and spray Typhon.
Right. I didn't realize that, but that's okay. I still would have done the exact same thing. It still made you use your character to do one thing rather than another, so I'm happy with that.
So here I am looking up through. This is my first time playing Dawn Guard, and so I'm just double checking, triple checking everything there.
Here we go. Look at those guys.
Yep.
You're like, we're coming in hot.
All right. So here I go with the Arc Node. It has to move out of the way first.
Yeah.
So it doesn't run him into the forest, I believe. I'm just checking
his movement, and as I recall, they're real quick.
Yeah, I was checking to see if he has Pathfinder there, and he does not have Pathfinder, but that means that with the new rules, he still moves 9 inches into the forest.
Instead of, like 6?
Yeah, he moves, 6. So he still gets way out there. Now I can see through the forest, I have access to TK, I can play around with that if I need to, but I think everything is pretty much set up here.
Yeah.
Now, with TK, I guess technically I could have also TK'd that one Dester forward.
Right. That's I think that's going to be the craziest thing with TK still. It's still so powerful because you're basically moving an entire unit. Instead of one model. And on top of that, you can get an extra 2 inches from the farthest one, which it's just crazy. Yeah. So you're really leapfrogging at this point. And if you're charging, it just extends so much threat, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. Especially because, you think about that one Dester, we did the math, moved up 15 inches or something like that, and now, or 17 inches, and so now you TK that another 2 inches, and they can threaten the entire board on turn 2. So here I am trying to just shoot something. Yeah, I think I just shoot with a spell. I think I just spell kill that Spell Martyr with one of the Force Blast or something like that.
We barely knew ye. Goodbye, Spell.
But now that charge lane is all clear, then TK up the Discordia.
Did not like that.
And then I think that's the only thing I TK, or do I move the Arc Node too?
No, I don't feel like you did.
Yeah. I should really take my time with this one.
You certainly do. You certainly do. Look at that feat token on the board. You do your feat? No, you did not.
No, I did not. It's not this turn.
Here we go. Here
comes Discordia. So Discordia moves up.
Eventually it will move. Here we go.
Just to get within that 10-inch range on the spray.
That's a big spray.
Yup.
What is he spraying?
It's a sonic wave.
Is it?
I think it's like a sonic pulse cannon. POW 14, spray 10. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
So he gets his boost to shot, boost to hit, boost damage.
Here we go.
There you go.
Well, that was the 18.
18
I was
to hit.
like, it's going to be that type of game.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. All right, and you're like, yes,
this
damage,
is all. Let's see it for damage too.
This is all a part of your plan. Here you go, boosting that damage.
I think I spiked this pretty hard too. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that one's cocked. But there's a 6 in there, 1, and another 6. So there we go. To the 3.
Yeah. And then I regen. 1.
So now he's at -2 defense, so he goes down to only def 11, but he's still going to be arm 20, healing a D3 every turn. So, average dice, I still don't kill him, but again, the hope is to just jam him up. I think I hit the Repo 3 card to back Discordy away from all those shredders.
Yeah, and this game was funny because I didn't have my card. So I played cards during this game. I don't think I played many. I didn't really need to at some parts, but I did forget them here. So here we go. I'm getting your 2-inch, and you're just pushing them
double checking, triple checking, making sure everything's good there. Yep. And there we go. That's where they're going to be going. Just like that. And I think the card I played actually was to give them tough. So now they're arm 20, tough.
Yeah, they're strong.
They're pretty strong. So here I am placing them within 2 inches. The objective is only a 2-inch model base, so I can place them right in that gap right there.
Yeah.
And then the third one's just going to come on the other side.
Perfect.
And there we go. Drop it right in there. And so now I have effectively 6 attacks here, right? So I get the 3 charge attacks, and if they hit, which with the -2 defense buff, I should be able to do that, no problem.
And then you start zapping.
Here we go. So boosted because they're cav, so this is the initial model here.
I like how the dice are so far away from. We probably should have moved.
Yeah, definitely get them with us close to the camera in the future.
It's all right. Here we go. That was the hit.
Yep, it sure does. And then boosted damage. So these are off 6.
Yeah.
So I only do like a little bit of damage there, and then you heal up.
Yeah, I'm taking very little damage from that hit, even though it was a charge attack. Very little damage, especially when I regen 3 from it.
Right. Yeah, off 6. So on an average die, you're doing like 5.
Look at that. That's a damage roll right there.
Oh yeah. So on average dice, I should be doing like 5 a hit, and then you heal back like 2. So it should be like 9 total with the charge attacks, and then
the shot attacks. Or whatnot.
And the shot attacks. I think you heal up more from the shot attacks. So.
Yeah, that's what happened if I recall. And you're like, oh no.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, PAL 14s, right?
Dice off 6, and I regen.
Yep. Hits, and then we go with the damage there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the damage, sorry.
Yep, and then here comes my regen.
Yep.
Eventually, I will roll it. There we go. That's a 6. So I'm pumping through these regens. I am not disliking it. I'm very happy with what's occurring.
I think between the high spike damage on Discordia on the spray and then these charge attacks, he's looking pretty rough. Right?
Yeah,
he's definitely under half.
Yeah.
And which is kind of what I wanted, right? I wanted him to be weaker, I wanted him to be hurt, and then kind of stuck there.
Here we go. Only regen.
I
think these are the shots, though, so they're not doing
right.
very many damage here. Yeah, but that's a good hit.
Yep.
But then I regen 3 again.
Yeah, exactly right. These are auto hitting, so I'm just rolling 2 dice and then 1 for the column.
Right.
So there's
1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage, and then you heal
1.
Okay. So
nothing.
Yeah, nothing really on those follow ups. So again, the PAL 14 shots are cool, but ultimately not that big of a deal.
And then you're like, what is next?
So now I have my Desters there. I decide not to repo because then there really is no reason not to, I guess.
Yeah. I think, did you repo with Discordia or no? I can't remember.
No, I didn't do that, they naturally have repo, I believe.
Here you go, moving this guy up to give everybody tough.
Yep. Again, he doesn't have Pathfinder, but I drop him in the forest anyway because he's speed 8.
Might as well keep that defense.
Yeah. So now they're all going to be arm 20 with tough and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then just move the Manticore up. The Manticore, I believe, I'm going to debate here whether or not I want to drop that covering fire or if I just want to try and shoot a shredder off the board. So looking at that, they have a pretty high range. The Manticores are just nuts.
I think that's actually a Shepherd you might be shooting at over there. Or, yeah, because I think my Forsaken's on this side. I think you're shooting at a Shepherd.
Oh, that makes sense. Right.
Yeah.
But the Manticores being range 12 with D3, POW 12, so they're really good at kind of cleaning up those solos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so here I am initially just laying that covering fire. My thought was protect the Desters from the Shredders. But ultimately, you know, I think I changed my mind here and instead try and shoot.
We'll find out.
We'll see.
No, I think you just left the covering fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Maybe not. You decided against it.
The fake out.
Here we go. Here comes a shredder.
Yep. Just boost a shot.
I think you're gonna hit. You blatted it.
Mm-hmm. And then boost the damage. Not a lot.
No, not a lot.
And then I remember that they had D3 shots, and then I'm like, oh wait, let me see how many shots
and
they get.
roll a 1.
I roll a 1. Yep.
You're like,
didn't even matter.
I lied.
There it goes.
I lied.
So it did a little bit of damage, I'm sure.
And went to the 2,
yep.
Which is good. That means it's not hurting anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then here go my Sentinels. Moving on up.
Yep.
Now, with the mini feat, they go up to arm 20 as well.
Yes, they do. They're strong.
Mm-hmm.
Very strong. Here we go. And now you putting them up in shield wall, so they're touching each other.
Right, they're gonna mini feat, get the +3 armor.
Yeah. And I like to see that touching each other.
Yeah.
Because now the Shredder's got 1 inch.
That's right.
Range, not 0.5.
That is huge for
so good.
Yeah, having those Shredders be 1 inch melee is incredibly strong.
So much better. I think the Abby 2 made them 2 inches, I think.
Right.
And they were crazy when they were 2 inches.
Yep.
Look at, you're like, all right, let's do this.
So I put a little group up there. I keep the UA a little back.
Yeah, staggering a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Keep the UA and the flag nice and safe right there.
There you go.
All right, so that's a good little stagger there. Nice protective wall for my heavy, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. Giving them tough, or giving, I forgot which cards were which. I can't really see them with the glare.
Now at this point, because I hadn't played the Shredder spam in so long, right here there we go. I just messed that guy up. Haven't played it in so long. I'm just like, oh man, is this going to be good enough to do anything here? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Because I mean, you got arm 20 weapon masters up in my face. You've got your entire army is in my grill.
Yeah, everything is like arm 20 basically at this point.
And I'm like, well, this is the only turn that I'm going to get to do anything crazy. So here I go, going with the Aggie.
Yep. And so, again, my whole plan was to just jam up that Typhon there, right? And then when you ask that question, you ask...
Can I fit in there?
You say, do you have a large base proxy? And I'm
yes,
like,
I did.
I'm like, huh? Why, I do, actually. And look at that right
watch
there.
Watch this. This is just amazing.
It's perfect. Right, and right in there. So Thagrosh can just get right up in there. And do what Thagrosh 2 wants to do.
Yeah,
that's what he is made for right there.
Yeah, and he's angry.
He's an angry dragon boy.
Smash. So look at all that fury I got on him. He's good to go. I didn't have to have anything go buck wild this turn.
Yeah. And that's one of the things about Thagrosh 2 Shredder spam versus Abby 2, right? Abby 2, everyone runs and charges for free. So you can get further down the field, but by me running up into your face, I almost did you a favor.
You're like, I'll give you Abby 2's feet and Thagrosh's feet.
Right, because you don't need to run the Shredders. You just walk them up and you're right there.
Yeah. So I don't know what we're looking up right now.
I'm not sure either.
I don't know. This is riveting. Okay, so I think you just said I don't know what I'm looking up here. So here we go.
Yep.
Look at my socks looking really good while we're waiting, just in case you didn't notice. Okay, I'm touching the tape measure. Does that mean I'm going in?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I don't actually move them because I don't want to jack up all those models.
Right, with all the lances and everything like that.
So
he just goes ahead, cast Manifest Destiny.
Of course.
You gotta.
Because this is where everything goes in. So he's gonna move in. There we go.
He's in there.
He's gonna start smacking stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I'll roll the stuff on the table here in a moment. I'm like,
right.
Here we go.
Starting with the fire. Now this is important because the one you hit with the Rapture is the one that creates the cloud.
Right.
Which also provides, line of sight blocking, another layer of protection there.
Yep. I'm going to put out a couple of those this turn, I think.
Mm-hmm. And these are coming in at POW 18 with Manifest Destiny.
So basically, on minimum dice, I'm going to be killing them.
Yeah, almost. You need
so 18 and then
so Def 12, you're at 7, so you need
7 or 8.
5s with add a die, drop a die is crazy high odds, at least 90%.
Yeah.
And then
there you go, gotta hit 5.
And then at off 2, you need, and there are only 5 boxes, so you need 7.
Yeah.
So 7s with Manifest Destiny, again, crazy high odds to just one-shot them.
I'm pretty sure I don't kill one at one point.
Well, I think with the horn attack, which is only POW 13 or something.
Yeah, not as much. But there's a splat.
Yep, first one down.
I don't know why I rolled a location dice.
For all those...
Oh, no, that was the 4 dice attack because of
That's right.
That's what it was. Mm-hmm. It was not a location dice.
Yep.
Here you go. I'm just so excited. Here comes that 3-inch template I think I'm asking you for. Or the... Yeah, there it is. The blat.
And now that also means everything in the little blammo takes a POW 12 or something, too.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, POW 12 without Manifest Destiny is not going to do much.
No, here you go. Here's this other initial I hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I rolled that dice. I can see that I was so anxious about it here. I don't like putting my casters in trouble. And basically, my first move this round was to put my caster the farthest towards your enemy. And wow.
Yep. Yeah, that's just... And again, I can't be mad at these dice because this is below average. It's not a hard roll to hit with Manifest Destiny. Manifest Destiny does a lot to it's not as swingy as some of the other def buffs, but it does prevent the low end pretty well.
There it goes, a hit. Mm-hmm. I think I only rolled 2 dice.
That's all you need.
Oh, that was the blow up.
Oh, that's right. That was the POW 12. And then you buy another attack and just finish off number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, put another little cloud right there.
Yeah, I think I missed the first, or I didn't do enough to kill it, then I explodified it with the second, and here we go. And I'm terrified over here, out in front.
But again, with that protector, right, you go up to def 16, no knockdown.
Yeah.
And, Tiger Rush 2 is not a slouch when it comes to taking a hit.
He is pretty good. Look at all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. So you got a nice little cloud wall there, nice little protection. And then I believe you play that repo card, right, to repo him out. I
believe that is correct. I played the repo card, and I'm going to move him back behind, I believe. Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to get into that cloud to get that defense. Mm-hmm. Because I am going to be moving that protector away.
Right.
Because we've laid the feet down, feet's out.
I think we were talking about concealment. You have to be completely within.
Right, but with the 3-inch, I can totally do that. That's no big deal.
Right. Easy peasy. There you go. All right. So that was probably the worst case for me, because now not only did you just take 1 activation to kill all 3 of my heavy cav, but now Typhon is free to roam about the cabin.
Yes, he is.
And my character heavy, what is it? 16-point character
I
heavy?
don't even go after him with that. I go after the
18
the jacks
point.
with him, I think.
I think you might be right, yeah. But my 18-point Discordia is now sitting right there.
Yep.
18 points. That's the same as Typhon is.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
I don't think he has the same presence as Typhon does.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just biased.
I'm like, this boy's coming for you. He coming for you. And I'm like, he's definitely gonna. I'm 99% sure I'm going into Discordia right here. Mm-hmm. Look at me hemming and hawing. Look at him, just like, here comes. Oh, I do the bees first.
Oh,
that's what
right. So the little bee comes over, gives the enrages that little shredder.
Yeah, but that's not the first beast that goes, because I gotta get all the other guys engaged, right? And then that guy can go.
Which is again really well done, because you get that the why am I blanking on it? The cat thing, the rake. You get the rake there to engage, and now that triggers flank on that. Now, really,
I think I was gonna jump in. You're like, why don't you just move through or whatever? And that's what I end up doing with that rake, because he's got a 7-inch move, so he can get.
Yeah, you can just walk around, and then you can do the 5-inch place after that.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think I needed to do the 5-inch place.
You just walk in with 7
right there.
Boom.
And now he's engaging tons of stuff. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't even care if he hits something. He's just like, whatever. But I mean, it's Manifest Destiny, so I'll probably kill him.
Yeah, and they're mat 7. So I mean, or are they 7 or 6?
I mean, they're good.
It
doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what their mat is.
POW 12s and POW 13 still do work.
With Manifest Destiny.
Yep.
Here we go. That'll hit.
Yep.
That's a 9. That's hitting defense 15 at least.
Mm-hmm. And they're not high def. They're just def. Def.
They got 12s?
So this is off 7, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
And you hit that 11 and you get it still.
Here comes your tough roll. Oh wait, no. Do they have tough or no?
I can't remember if they have tough or not. I know I put one card on each of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go. You're looking and you're like, oh god. I don't know why I'm rolling so many dice, but I definitely kill it.
Yeah.
Here's the
tough roll, not tough.
No, I think you had a lack of tough.
I mean, I never roll tough rolls, because why would I do that? Oh, that was my character. That was
boxes. That's why I killed that guy first. That's why. Yeah.
And now the angry shredder is gonna go.
What's that thing?
No, it's not. No, this is just a regular shredder.
That's the regular shredder, because the other one's got the
the marker on it. I see. There we go. No damage. You only roll because they're only POW 12s. You rolled an 8, so that would not crack it. You rolled a 5 or something.
Just making sure I'm engaged there.
Yep. So now the 4 in the back are engaged by the rake, and the 2 in the front are engaged by the original shredder. So now the angry shredder, the one that has the berserk attacks, are going in with flank.
Yeah, +2 to hit, plus an additional dice to damage. So
which is good, because I think you roll.
I think I had to buy an attack here on this first one. I think I missed.
Yeah.
Or one of these attacks I know I missed, and then I had to buy it.
Right, let's see here.
I'm checking, doing something or other. Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like one miss right there, and now... Was this a charge day? No, I think you just walked up.
I just walked up, I believe.
Yeah, because you want to save the Fury to buy more attacks to continue
I wanted
the chain.
To make sure, because this guy is going to start chomping stuff. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
And you don't need the charge attack with this, because Manifest Destiny...
Right.
Because you're looking at, what, 3 dice anyway.
I did. It looks like I did hit. Did squish this guy.
So you add a die, drop a die because of the...
Yeah, because there's 4 dice. Here's your tough roll. Mm-hmm. But I'm snacking, too.
Oh, that's what we were checking, I think.
That's what we were checking, yeah. So now I can do my move.
I don't think snacking gets around tough, though. I think we established that.
We did, yeah.
Because...
Now I'm going to get the one that's on that other guy. Chomp, chomp. I'm going to blow him up. Chomp, chomp.
4 dice with flank, even without boosted, right? Because it's 3 dice with flank, 4 dice Manifest Destiny. Yeah. You drop the lowest. That's going to do it every time. Oh, there we go. I moved the dice tray over, finally.
There we go. All right, got another hit.
Yep.
Chomp, chomp.
Why would I roll a tough check? Why would I be successful in that?
Here we go. Moving in.
Move it up.
Moving on up. I'm going to kill that.
And again, that 1-inch reach is huge on enabling that, you know?
Yeah. That's a good hit.
Yup.
The dice are not failing me this game. There's a 15.
Yeah, but again, even at POW 12, you need a 9 to hit.
Yeah.
On a boosted 9 with Manifest Destiny, will hit every time.
Here we go. Chomp. You tuffed.
I tuffed! Yes!
This is where I have to buy one, I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yum, yum.
I realized that with the changes to shield wall, it's actually automatically no knockdown when they're in shield wall.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's nice.
It is, yeah.
And then I moved the last one up. And
get them.
Yeah.
I think, can you then even reach my heavy there or no?
I don't remember what happened here. So I took that off. I'm an 8 or a 7 there. Buy another attack.
There it is, yep.
And then you're like, okay. Oh, no, because the guy was dead or whatever that gave you...
Oh, that's right, yeah, because there was no shield wall now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's just out of range of the heavy.
Right.
But flank would have been anyway on there.
Right. He wouldn't even have scratched him.
Right.
So that was an entire unit.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
An angry shredder.
Uh-huh. And that's exactly like perfect case scenario. I mean, that's one of the downsides to this unit movement is that everything's grouped up now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I could have placed them in a way to avoid that.
How much was that whole unit?
I don't want to talk about that. I know how much that shredder was.
Yeah, that shredder
was 3 points.
I would count the B in those points as well. So that'd be 6 points.
So it was versus my 12-point unit.
Oh, okay.
So that's a little bit of a...
With UA?
With UA, yeah. 9 plus 3.
Here we go. Big boys coming in.
Typhon's coming in at POW 17.
Yep, he's on both of them because he's got Pathfinder.
With 8 attacks.
He got a little.
Although he doesn't charge for free, so I guess it's technically 7 potential attacks.
Yeah, here we go. There's the force.
13,
focus,
18.
Fury, whatever. Okay, I'm going to hit.
Now, again, I'm Def 13, which normally would be a high defense, but Typhon's Mat 7. With Manifest Destiny, you need 6s to hit.
Mm-hmm.
With add a die, drop a die, it's pretty high odds.
I think I'm supposed to add an additional die here that I don't do, right?
Maybe, yeah, because it's a charge.
Yeah.
And then so this is gonna be off 1. And you got 7 attacks at off 1.
I don't know why I just put another force. I mean, a fury on him. Who knows? I hit. There we go. 7. Not very much damage there. To the 6. I'm sweating here now. Sweating a little bit here. I'm buying another one.
Now I'm paying attention too to how much fury is going out.
Oh yeah,
because those shredders like to eat themselves.
You know, I'm just running as hot as can be right now. So here comes another fury. I bet you know it.
So yeah, you got 2 on the shredder. You got. I don't think you put anything on the rake, did you? 1 on the rake, maybe?
I don't even think there's... No, because you said we could just move them.
Yeah, that's right. You just walked up. Right. So nothing on the rake, nothing on the shredder, 1 on the B, or 2 on the B for the Animus, 2 on the other shredder.
Here we go.
And Thagrush is naked right now, right?
No, I think he's got 2 on him.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, that was a lot of damage right there.
Sure was.
Crump.
I think you get him.
Yeah, I think that was enough. Pretty sure.
I mean, he's still on a little bit.
Well, yeah. He might still be barely alive.
Not for long, though.
I think the Protector's going to come up next.
Mm-hmm.
And do his piddly amount of damage. But I mean, that's not what he's there for. But look at his awesome sword.
That's such
thing.
a cool mod that you made to that.
He's got that cool like back banner like everybody in Warhammer Fantasy had at the time. So, all right, here we come. We're coming.
All right, so the rake is gonna walk around the other side of the house and then do a leap. Is that how it is?
That's what I'm doing here. I'm measuring it up.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna.
I don't even know if I attack with him. I just want to get him onto.
Oh, just run with him there.
Yeah, I think we just ran. Where it was like done, dink. Because I just want to get him so that the shredders can start mauling him. Because the rake isn't there to do a lot of damage. The rake's there to enable the shredders at this point.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here I do like.
Well, I think because there's no difference in paying 1 to run versus paying 1 to walk 7 and jump 5. Yeah. Right. So might as well try and scratch the paint.
I mean, I think that's all I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little damage.
Yeah, you do a little bit of damage. I mean, Manifest Destiny is going to turn anything into a little bit.
Yeah, I really like Manifest Destiny.
It's so good.
So it's real good.
I just like not missing attacks. You know, why would you?
It's the worst feeling to miss attacks. So it makes that a lot harder to do. Here we go. You're like, look at this guy. This is Discordia.
I think I did something wrong here. I think there was something.
Oh yeah, he
was arm. I said he was arm 20.
Yeah,
but so he's actually like, arm 18.
Do a couple more attacks. You're like, he's dead, and this guy you get a couple of attacks on.
Right. Yeah, because I was doing it at arm 20, which is why he lived. But I checked, he's only arm 18.
Yeah.
And so I said you get another attack into the
Yeah, and that was a big hit.
Big hit. Which, I mean, is what would have happened anyway.
I think you said take 2 extra attacks, because we did 5 Fury on that guy, which means he would have done
10 more damage.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That should be enough to at least cripple the Arc Note pretty well.
Yeah. Because I think I charge him with the Protector still, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We're going back to the right now, or is it still... Oh, it's still on the...
Yeah. Okay. Still damage.
Look at all that red. All that red on my...
It's a lot of red. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
Shredders are doing their thing right now. They're going to shred.
They're shreddinating. Here we go. Measuring range. These guys need to get in. Now, I did my feat with Thagrosh, so everybody's going to get to move in and make another attack.
So you can run the shredders in.
And do the attacks
later.
And
then do the attacks later.
Yeah. But I think this guy just charged in.
Yep.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, plus 2 is 8.
That flank becomes huge with Manifest Destiny.
Yeah. Here we go. Big hit. Big hit.
5 dice. Yep. So, boosted because of the charge, additional die because of flank, and then Manifest add a die, drop a die.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Sure was.
Emotional damage. I'm just going hot.
I think this Manticore does end up surviving.
Yeah, I think he does, but...
Just barely.
Yeah.
So that's another hit. 4 dice.
Yep.
Drop the lowest.
I'm just making sure my brain's working. That wasn't a very good hit.
That is like 1 or 2 points.
Yeah. That one was definitely not very much. Here comes the next guy. I'm just seeing what I've got.
Shredder Spam was one of the first lists I ever played. I think I played it at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Back in like 2018. Oh, it was so much. It was like one of the first games ever I played into Kador and Sorsha and got my butt kicked, but it was so much fun. Just moving all the little guys around, seeing the big 5 dice rolls and all that.
Yeah, I think I just ran that Shredder up.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to then enable it to, at the end of the turn, get another bite in.
I think I'm running this one up.
Now it's cool that Manifest Destiny synergizes with his feat so well, because it lasts till the end of the turn, so everything that gets that extra attack benefits from Manifest Destiny.
I got that second rake back there.
Mm-hmm. So he's just going to run, it looks like, to then clean up on the feet.
Yep. He's going to be like, that Manifest Destiny's still up. I still have a threat.
And if you can get Puppet Master eventually, into that army too, and then you got Manifest Destiny and Puppet Master.
That's legit.
Which then lasts for that extra little...
The Shepherd's like, I guess I'm just going to block Thagrosh from any charges from my guy's frenzy.
Yup.
Sacrificial Shepherd. Now, they'll go towards each other, but that's not the only person I think I'm moving up here, or only beast I'm moving up.
Yep, here goes
the
Protector.
Go. Mm-hmm.
With that big 2-inch reach on the axe.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is the...
this is the Forsaken.
Right. With the big old bunch of Fury on him. Yeah, I noticed that you, at the beginning of the turn 1, you loaded him up with Fury.
Right. Well, that wasn't very smart.
Right. Yeah, just because you're not going to really get him in deep on turn 2 anyway.
Yeah, well, I was like, your Dusters or whatever moved up so far... that it might be a good to blow up on them, but I don't even know if it would have done,
because it's only like damage. A POW like 8 or something like that.
Yeah,
but it can do a lot of damage to things that have like Fury on them or stuff like that.
That was just me being stupid, so don't mind me
learning.
All right,
not that it mattered.
Look, this is one Shredder that I'm just hiding behind a building because I don't want it to get Shredderized by a different Shredder.
And that's important, right? You want to keep multiple reinforcements and layers and all that.
Yeah. I'm just kind of layering these Shredders at this point. I got a lot of them.
Yeah, it's cool because this is 75 points. You can get quite a few Shredders out there.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I would have put just more Shredders than Typhon out, what that would have been looking like. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
I would have lost half of them after this.
This is me pointing out that my caster is completely naked, and there's a lot of beasts that are in range to potentially get there.
They're gonna go around and have fun.
I think you opt to, instead of trying to kill my caster, just finish off what's left of my army.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid of just your caster.
Right.
Here we go. I moved him up so that he would be on both of those to enable the shredders more.
Right. So he gets his 1 feet attack.
Yeah.
And that's smart, because that 2-inch reach is great for enabling flank. Gets the bonk.
Yeah. I think this is probably on your jack, because I'm thinking that horseman is going to die to all that shredder.
Right.
That shredder beef.
He's knocked down. Your crit knocked down.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yep.
I've always been... Oh, that was just...
Not that it matters, because he's dead.
Wow.
And then here come the shredders.
Oh, I think that one actually got... Oh, no, this is the end of the turn movement, I think.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, I've already moved that guy. Oh, no, this is what's happening. Now he's already got the bonus. I think he just kills this guy straight up.
Right. You get 4 dice, because it's flank still affects. Oh, look at that. There it is. And
that was one angry shredder. He's just like, guess what?
Yep, because it's POW 12, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm armed 20 or whatever, but that doesn't matter.
I think he had 8 boxes, right? Or something?
Yeah, 8 boxes.
Like, this is exactly how much damage you need
to
do to kill him. That was funny.
Crazy,
I remember that now. All right, here comes Typhon. He's no longer engaged, so now he's on 2 of your characters.
Yeah.
He's going to eat that guy for dinner.
Oh, yeah. He's arm 17, but arm 17 doesn't do much with Manifest Destiny.
Nope.
There it is.
I'm rolling real decent. I'm not going to lie. Especially with Manifest Destiny. Really fixing any issues I have.
Not the mechanic.
Here comes the rake.
Not the mechanic. So there he goes.
I was just like, this...
Oh,
6. I think that still hits.
6, because he's only death 12 or something. Yeah.
And you're like, he's just going to die.
Yup. There we go.
Oh, that was an average die roll.
All right.
It does occur. All right. I still got more shredders to go.
So you're thinking if you can move them far enough away, then maybe they won't eat each other.
Yes.
So spread them out.
Yeah. I start using them as speed bumps for other ones, because I'm definitely frenzying quite a few guys.
Oh, yeah.
Next turn.
But I have 2 models left, so...
Yes, this is true.
That definitely works.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that other beast that other mech lives. Your Warjack lives. I don't know why I call him mech.
Because I don't think the way the original shredders are placed, it really prevents the other guys from getting in.
Yeah, I can't recall, but I really do think he lives.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're measuring. You're like, hey, you could just go on him, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Yep.
Here we go. We'll try. I think we smack him pretty hard. Honestly.
You do, yeah. You definitely do a good chunk of damage there.
And you're like, I've got nothing. So here we go. POW 14 maybe.
I think it's POW 13. But yeah.
Yeah. So that's
it
pretty
definitely
good
hurts.
roll.
Definitely hurts. And now that engages my caster, it frees up for the other rake to get on my heavy, and then it also means that now I have to deal with it.
Yeah. Because now it's no bueno. Look at that. It's double 6s again. Oh, yeah, it's boxcars, yeah.
Yep. So that's good.
You're like, yay.
Perfect.
And here's the other guy. Do I roll trip 1s on this guy or something? I don't know how that guy survived. Nope, I definitely hit him. He's definitely... I mean, look at that roll.
Yeah. Arm 18 does a good amount. Manticores are really effective for their points.
Yeah.
But he's very low.
Yes.
So he's not lasting another turn.
I'm really thinking he survives this turn, though.
He does, yeah.
And then here comes the next one. Legitimately have no idea what's going on that guy lives.
Well, he was basically untouched until now, right? And that hits, and then we got a 3, 1, and a 3.
So that's nothing.
No damage. Yep.
That's how it happened.
And he lives. And then the last, like, I'm just sitting here. It's good, like, 20 minutes of just watching you remove every model from the table. And like, all right.
Like, this is legitimate.
Yeah.
And here comes the B. I'm just like, where can I place this so it won't do damage to my own characters? All right. I think we're about done here. Now, you're like, look at this guy. He lived.
Yep. So, when presented with this, like we said earlier, the fun part about Warmachine is trying to pick it up and trying to figure out a way to take a bad plan and make it work. Yeah. And well, this definitely went poorly.
Yeah. If you look at the position of our caster, he's in the center of a cloud, behind his objective.
Yep.
Behind a forest.
My thought was maybe I could be like super aggressive with Ron, like run him up into the forest, TK Thagrosh, closer to the Manticore, TK the Manticore out of melee, and then do that. I heal him up with the old faithful. Yep. Get some. I'm
so excited to use that card tonight. By the way.
Oh yeah, you got Warjax. Right?
I got Warjax.
Yeah, nice. And so heal him up. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can kill Thagrosh, but Thagrosh, you said he's still on like 2, right?
Yeah, he's got 2. He's in a cloud. He's
even. I mean, they come up at like what POW 17s, but you got the protector right there.
Yep.
You got everything else. So there's just no real way. Maybe if my Arc Node was alive, still I could probably do something.
Right.
But, so then the plan B is okay. Maybe I can survive this turn because you got a ton of fury out, and maybe your army will just eat
itself.
Right? Maybe. Hey. So I think, okay, how can I survive for one more turn?
I survive by you killing yourself. Right. That's what's happening here.
And at this point, I mean, I'm not even thinking about scenario, right? Because there's nothing left. I can't contest. I only have one contesting model left.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you put all your fury focus up
yep.
your guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why my brain's not thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, he's got this thing on him now.
Sure does. And I'm thinking here, there's not a lot to think about.
But you want to do
I want to make sure I do it right. So I'm going to take my time.
Like, you're like, this is where my guy can go.
Yeah.
I think you're going to TK yourself or something, right?
Well, that was the thought, was I could maybe get up there. And, like, my thought was, okay, what if I start bonking Typhon? Because Ron has, like, POW 13 or something like that. Yeah. But with that upkeep up and with the Animus up, it's just not going to happen.
I don't think I have the Animus up this turn.
Oh, you don't? Oh, right, yeah, you used all your fury to kill my entire army.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just one guy. That guy only well, no, he killed 2.
He did kill 2. That's right.
Yeah, he did kill 2. Oh no, he killed 3 that turn.
Did he kill 3 that turn?
I think he killed Discordia. He did almost all the damage to that other guy.
That's right.
And then he killed Mittens.
And then he moved up. Yeah. Killed Mitten Man.
Yeah, you're like, what the heck?
Yeah. And again, it's important not to get tilted.
Right. I don't think you did get tilted here, honestly. No. You were like, this is what I used to do to other people, and it is being done to me.
James, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. Well, and when I put the I remember putting out the Sentinels, and I lined them up, and then I saw that damn bee, and I'm like, oh no. I just lined everything up. And I'm trying to think, like, if there anything I could do to counter that. Maybe I could put like a heavy in the way of there, so you have to move around that heavy or something like that, or kept them further back. But losing that entire unit of Sentinels was rough.
Yeah. And I'm thinking the Shredders are going to be good in this new edition.
Oh, absolutely.
So
yeah,
you heard it here first, folks. Shredders, they good.
Yeah.
Look at you're like, what the heck? I'm like, this is what I can do.
This is where I'm still thinking, can I get that Grosh?
And when we play, we totally are just like giving each other options and ideas because we want the most fun game that we can get. I'm like,
right.
look at this, I can do this over here, and you're like, I can do this over here.
Yep. And I think if I want my heavy to do anything, I need to TK it away from because I don't want to be killing Rakes, I don't want to be killing Shredders. I want to be I want to be killing Typhon, and Ron can't kill Typhon, so the only other model that can kill Typhon is my Manticore. Because Typhon's still somewhat hurt, right? He's still under half health.
Oh yeah, he's fully operational though because of his regen and all that stuff, and I think he's good, but he's definitely hurting.
All right, so I TK the Manticore out.
Yeah.
And then I believe I TK the Shredder or whatever is in the back arc there to then free him up, so he's now no longer engaged.
How nice of you.
Mm-hmm. Although, you know what? Now that I'm saying this out loud,
yes,
isn't it where in Mark IV, if you are placed or move outside of melee range, then you sacrifice your combat action?
Only during your activation.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Okay, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's the most important thing. It's got to be during your activation.
That makes sense.
Where that causes that to happen.
Okay.
You get moved all kinds of ways, and as long as it's not your activation that you're doing it in, you're fine.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah. Here we go. Some more
last focus gone. I mean, there's no sense in saving it because if anything goes on my caster at this point,
right.
it's just toast because he has like 4 boxes left, I believe. So my only hope is to then TK myself back, so I'm not engaged, and then run for the hills. Make sure I don't kill box myself. But
so that guy is still there. Do you TK him or do you trample over to me? I can't remember.
I think what I do is I actually just pivot around, and I guess I should have TK'd that Shredder out of the way instead.
You would have been engaged still with the rake, I think.
Oh, right, yeah.
And that's just bad news. Here we go. We're talking about that guy, and we're like doing something.
Well, I got nothing. So he pivots around to kill the rake, right?
Okay,
I guess,
yeah. I knew he was over there somewhere, yeah. Okay.
And I guess I'm just banking on Typhon Frenzing, I guess.
Yeah. Because if he does, then what's the closest model there? One of my.
It would be the rake that's like right base to base with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Frenzy becomes a lot worse because of the 360.
Oh yeah.
No arcs.
Yeah, for sure. I still think that unless you're building a bunch of Warjacks, like you have an army full of Warjacks, I still think Fury is a little bit more fun to play than Warjacks.
I agree with you. I love playing Fury. I think the difference is, do you want to plan ahead or do you want to kind of plan as you go? And there's definitely something about creating a whole plan ahead of time and then just executing it. That's a lot of fun.
That makes a lot of sense why I just like to play by the seat of my pants. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Here we go.
And so I get the hit.
You get the smash.
Get the crunch. They're only 20 boxes. I'm coming in at dice plus 1, I think, because I'm POW 17. And then hit him there. I think I get the rake.
Yeah. Let's see. You're like, that's all I got, man. That's all I got. And I'm like,
so you're still engaged with the Shredder. Typhon is still very dangerously close to my caster, and let's see what happens here. But I think you don't even go for that, right? Because
you point out also why we're talking. You're like, if you just kill that objective, you win by objective, like immediately.
Yeah, because it was the bottom of the second player's second turn, and you see you had scored like 1, 2, 3, and so you just kill one more, and I think you just get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my Manticore is technically contesting the red rectangle right there.
Right. Yeah, because you're barely on it.
Yep. So you just manifest destiny and auto hitting the objective.
Yeah, I think I pull 5 Fury just off of him. Now I'm frenzying all over the place. Super frenzy.
Yep.
Here you go. Right onto my rake. Just what I wanted, because he ain't hitting that rake very easy.
Nope. And it's interesting that flank only applies to enemy models.
Yeah.
So
look at that. Miss.
Nice. Yeah, that rake,
wait, do you miss? I think you might actually hit. I might actually hit him. 8 plus 5 is 13. No, I think
that's
I
a miss. Yeah. They're dead 15. Yeah.
Everything frenzies though. He didn't get enough damage or range to do the 3 dice on my Shredder though.
Oh right. Yep.
I still think he did a little bit of damage.
Gives a chunk. That little wasp.
He's like whatever.
I do like that little bit of flavor, the little fluff with the shredders, with the Aedial Veggie or whatever it's called.
Well, in Mark II, if I recall, they had an animus that when you did that, you get like an extra die on everything, and then you frenzied immediately at the start of the next turn, I think.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
it made them like little missiles. They would run through and blow something up, but then they would frenzy and
automatically frenzy on another shredder, yeah.
Or not. It wasn't another shredder at that time.
Oh, really?
I just think they would cause them to meet. You just were saying, "Yep, this guy's gonna."
But even frenzy. Like if you charge him in with that, like frenzying could almost be a benefit, right?
Yeah.
Because now you get that guaranteed.
Here we go. We got that one on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think this guy does a lot of damage, if I recall.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Crunch. But interestingly, I don't think you kill any of your shredders, right? You just do a ton of damage to them.
Yeah, this one might actually die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they're, POW 12 or something, and they have 13 boxes or something like that.
Yeah. I think they're POW 10, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know, I can't remember.
Looking it up.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Nice. Yeah, POW 10. You're right, POW 10.
And this guy's gonna frenzy on that one.
Oh, right, yeah, because they have to charge the shredders.
And I'm gonna hit, I think, right? Yeah. Here's the damage. It's good damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked like it missed, but then you forgot it was boosted.
All of this is pretty irrelevant, honestly, because as soon as Typhon goes, it's gonna be game over. But we're running it through. I don't know, something might happen.
Yeah, and it is cool that you played it with only keeping 2 on Thagrosh, because that keeps him safe from any possible last ditch assassination, but leaves you that full 5 to pull off a Typhon guarantee. Typhon doesn't.
Yeah, he's the only one I think I took anything off of. So.
And the Protector is a Nephilim, so they have crazy high threshold.
Yeah, they used to have a rules that they would not attack their Warlocks, if I recall.
Really?
Nephilim won't attack their Warlock because they know better.
That's such a cool rule.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that was a rule in Mark II. I remember that being a rule. Here we go. Typhon's just moving up.
Yep.
And you're like, you could kill this guy, or you could just kill that. I think I'm just going to kill that. So, here you go.
So you're at dice, auto-hitting, dice off 1 with Manifest Destiny.
Yeah. And...
yeah, that's 4 damage. And you got 8 attacks, so might as well, right? I think you get it. Yep. Oh, he's dead. And then, I think that's it. There we go.
Well, I didn't lie. It was a very entertaining game.
Yep.
That was a thing that just occurred. You saw that live.
As a Legion player, I gotta say, it feels weird being on the other end of this.
Yeah.
I played Thagrosh 2, probably the most caster. That's my most played caster on Mark III, and I've definitely done that before to other people, but they haven't done to me. I want to apologize to whoever I did that to in the past, but that was amazing, and everything was lined up perfectly. God, Thagrosh just diving into those death doors.
That was awesome.
Oh, it was pure Thagrosh 2. Love it.
Awesome. Well, that was a thing. I had a lot of fun. Don't have anything from Mark III in my Everblight, so it was all Mark II and older. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell, check out our other social medias, check out this page.
Yep, Desperate Pace.
And as always, we'll see you on the table. Thanks for watching.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Oh my Lord in heaven above.